All right, this is your math lesson for today, unless Mr. Miller and Miss Nash gave you something else as well. This is all that was in your packet. So I'm going to go over this and then I'm going to read the questions and let you answer them. All right, so it says the 50 United States span 6 time zones. Pacific Standard, okay, so that's PST, Pacific Standard. Mountain Standard, right here, these states here. Central Standard, right here. Eastern Standard, that's what we are in, the Eastern time zone. Alaskan and Hawaiian Aleutian, and that, here's Alaskan and here's Hawaiian. All right, so it says, look at the map of the 50 states to see where each time zone begins and ends. Notice the clocks, showing a comparison of the time in each zone. Then use the map to answer the questions on the next page. All right, so I'm going to read the questions, and then I may give you a couple hints, but I think you'll be able to answer these. All right, so it says for number 1, Daniel and Jody are flying to Massachusetts for a wedding. If their plane leaves California at 7 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, and lands in Massachusetts at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, what time will it be in California when they arrive? All right, so let's look up here. Okay, if it leaves California at 7 a.m. and lands in Massachusetts, which is the Eastern time zone right here, at 3:30, well, there's a 3-hour difference, okay? So we have to go back 3 hours from 3:30. So 2:30, 1:30, 12:30. So it will be 12:30 in California when they land at 3:30 in Massachusetts. So 12, let me see if I can write it in there. Alrighty, let's see. 12:30 should be your answer here. 12:30 p.m. Okay, all right. So Carrie took a 24-hour train ride from Colorado to Illinois. If she arrived in Illinois at 2:45 Central Standard Time on Wednesday, when did she leave Colorado? Okay, so if she arrived in Illinois at 2:45 p.m. on Wednesday, when did she leave Colorado? Well, Colorado is just 1 hour difference. So when she arrived here at 2:45, it would have been 1:45 here on Wednesday. So then we have to still go back 24 hours. So it would have been on Tuesday at 1:45 when she left. Is that what time? Yes. When did she leave? So she left at 1:45 p.m. on Tuesday. Okay? All right. So that's number 2. Let's look at 3. If a live New Year's Eve TV special begins broadcasting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York, what time should viewers in Oregon tune in? Okay, so 10 p.m. in New York. Here's New York. Oregon is way over here, and it is 1, 2, 3 time zones difference. So New York is 3 hours ahead. So what time did it say? 10 p.m.? Let me see. 10 p.m. So just 10 p.m. minus 3 hours. So people in Oregon would have to tune in at 7 o'clock their time, and it'll be 10 o'clock New York time. Okay? All right, number 4. Chance wants to wish his cousin a happy birthday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Chance lives in Texas and his cousin lives in Ohio. What time will it be at his cousin's house when Chance calls to say happy birthday? Okay. All right, so Chance wants to wish a happy birthday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so Chance lives in Texas, and that's Central Standard Time. So let's look, 9 a.m. Oops, it's not working. So he wants it at 9 o'clock Central. This is Central Standard Time right in here. 9 o'clock. Should have used a darker color. Okay. All right. So Chance wants to wish his cousin a happy birthday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Chance lives in Texas. His cousin lives over here in Ohio. What time will it be at his cousin's house when Chance calls to say happy birthday? All right. Well, they're just 1 hour difference. So what time will it be in Ohio when Chance calls at 9 o'clock? All right. You put that down on number 4. Okay. And number 5, what time is it in Nebraska when the sun goes down in New York at 5:20 p.m.? All right, so let's see. What time is it in Nebraska? Let's find Nebraska. Here's Nebraska. Well, it's split. It's kind of like Indiana. It's split in time zones, but we'll go with the bigger part of Nebraska. When the sun goes down in New York at 5:20. Okay, so if it's 5:20 in New York, we have to go back. We're just going back 1. So if it's 5:20 in New York, minus 1, that's what it is in Nebraska. Okay? All right, and number 6, Abel and his family are going on a road trip from Massachusetts to Alabama. So here's Massachusetts. I'm going to put a darker color here. Here's Massachusetts, and they are going to Alabama. Right there. All right. The drive will take 18 hours. If they leave Massachusetts at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, what time will they get to Alabama? All right, so it's 5 a.m. in Massachusetts, 5 a.m. in the morning. And when they leave in Alabama, it is 4 a.m. because Alabama's in Central Time, okay? So all we need to do really is add 18 hours to 4 a.m. So 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. is 12 hours. So now 4 p.m., that's 12 hours. All right, and then we need 6 more from 4 p.m. So add 6 to 4 p.m. That's your 18 hours. And then 4 plus 6 more hours, it will be 10 p.m. when they get into Alabama. In Massachusetts, it'll be 11 p.m. But it'll be 10 p.m. The question is, what time will they get to Alabama? And they will get in at 10 p.m. that night. So, all right, there you go. That's it for today, guys. We will see you tomorrow. All right, now let me get press done.